now right in the slot. They spin around, had a great shooting opportunity, decided to carry it some more. 30 seconds here in the second penalty. Warcats, nothing to show for it thus far on the 5-on-3. Hassel now picks it up. He sends it to Steady. Steady, he sends it far side. He tries to hit Busty on the back door. Not enough on that one. And Hilliard gets it back out to the neutral zone. Hassel then dumps his man, and he's going to go to the box. That's a pretty crappy call. They're going to call a headshot, which is an even worse call. That's a bad call. So now Hassel gets a 2 and a 10. So 5 seconds remain in the Hilliard penalty. And then the Warcats will go to the penalty kill for 1:55. Tough break there for the Warcats as Hassel gets a 2 and a 10 for a headshot, no less, too. That wasn't the greatest call for a penalty, let alone a head check. So they're off the faceoff. There's a shot. Hilliard doesn't get through. Hood chases it. He tries to chip it out of the zone. He gets pinned off the wall. Nice job there, though. Then Reisinger grabs it. Warcats now on the penalty kill. Reisinger tries to step around his man. The Hilliard player picks it off, and they cut into the zone. Fury far side. Then he pass out. Wide. There's a shot. State made Carone. Rebound. Another State made. Gloved and held on to. 1:37 remains in the power play for the Wildcats. 1:11 left in the first period. The Warcats lead this 1-0. Fury to take this draw. Bouncing puck off the dot, just sitting in the feet. Who comes away with it? It's the Hilliard Wildcats. They spin around on the outside. They send it down low behind the net. Near side wall, it comes out bouncing. Fury gives chase. He's able to chip it down the ice. 55 seconds remain in the period. Hilliard now with control of it. Cedric out there as the low man. Busty as well. In comes Hilliard. Busty tries to get a stick on that one. Collins rubs his man out. Busty picks up. Loose puck comes right out into the slot. Steady has it. He's got the wheels. 2-on-1 shorthanded for the Warcats. Steady walking down a lot of room. He turns. He shoots. I think the goalie got a piece of that one. And now the back checking has to begin as the Wildcats now come out with numbers. Cross the blue line. 25 seconds in the period remains. Steady with another pickup of a loose puck. Steady again. He cuts across. There's a shot. That goes up and over the net. Far side. Busty picks it up. Busty then dumps it down behind the net. 14 seconds remain here in the period. The Warcats doing a good job of penalty killing. Hilliard trying to step across the blue line. Far side it goes. Cooper Kleberger. He reverses it. And it comes all the way around near side. And the buzzer goes. And that'll do it for the first period of play from Schiller North. Solid first period as the Warcats lead the Wildcats 1-0 on a goal by Cullen Hassel. .25 seconds remain to the Hassel penalty, but he has still got 10 minutes to serve from the 2 and 10 given to him late in the first period. Warcats 0 for 3 on the power play, including over a minute of a full 5-on-3, unable to put anything on the board there. Wildcats are on their third power play. So far, so good for Westerville, killing with the man down. So the Warcats will start out with Reisinger, Cowens, Cooper Kleberger, and Sheely. Again, 25 seconds left in the Hassel penalty. And then the Warcats will be back to full strength, but Hassel has the remaining 10-minute misconduct to serve. Off the draw, Hilliard looks to carry it into the zone. They will be offside. One too many moves. Good call there by the men in black and white. Bouncing puck off the draw, Hilliard with it. Cooper Kleberger, he battles down low. Far side, he's able to pinch his man off, get a stick on it, tries to push it back behind the net. Good job there by Wilson. Three Wildcats on him, and he's able to fend him off. Great work there by 71. He chips it off in the corner. That'll do it for the Hilliard power play, but they still have possession. There's a shot, long shot, save made, Carone. Rebound, he covers it up. Sheely pushes the oncomer out of harm's way. 16 and a half to play. The Warcats, another solid job on the penalty kill. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Reisinger remains out there with Cowens, and Fiala joins them on the wing. No, actually, yes, that is Fiala. Cooper Kleberger remains on D, as does Sheely. Back to the point. That's sent into the corner. Sheely gives chase. Bodies his man for positioning. Three Warcats down low. Or two of them, sorry. I'm having a hard time seeing. Behind the student section as well. Sheely's able to chip that out into the neutral zone. It comes. Hilliard. Long stretch pass to the far side, blue line. They're able to connect. They dump that in. Bounces off the end wall. Picked up by Hilliard. Back to the point. Long wrist shot. Deflected. Doesn't get through. Near side wall. Sheely tries to get positioning. It pops out. Fiala gets a piece of it. He gets it over to Cowens now. Cowens, 1-on-2. Seti, he just dumps it in. Looks to go for a line change. Hilliard's going to look for that long stretch pass. There it is. With the Warcats changing behind the net. Carone sets it up for Whaley. Whaley now. He'll go for the long stretch pass. He tries to hit Hinton, but that gets cut off. And Hilliard regathers right inside their own blue line. D to D go the Wildcats. Aaron pass out into the neutral zone. Comes back to Hilliard. They dump it in. Carone sets it up. Whaley there as well. Whaley gets a piece of it. He rims it around past Masucci. Kept in by the Wildcats. Doesn't get through. Puck sits in the slot. There's a shot. Save made. Carone kicks that one aside at the last second. Now comes out into the slot. Hinton is able to chip it out of the zone. He looks to stay with it. He's able to get a piece of that one deep in the zone. Reed giving chase. Nice forecheck there by Reed. There's a stretch pass attempt. Sanders knocks that one down. It gets dumped in by the Wildcats. Behind the net goes Owen Hood. Hood picks it up. He sends it along the wall to Hinton. Hinton's able to chip it out to Bussey. Bussey trying to catch up to that puck. He sends it out in front pass. Sanders. Hood picks it up. There's a shot. Save made. Gloved out of midair. And then Bussey is dumped right in front of the net. Right in front of the referee. He just stares at him. And not sure what he was doing there. 14 and a half to play here. What number? Off the draw, rimmed around. Whaley tries to keep that puck in. He can't do so. Hilliard now with numbers. Whaley quick on the back check though. There's a shot kicked aside. Carone goes up into the air. It gets sent behind the net. Hilliard with it behind the right in front. Oh, there's the defensive breakdown. The Warcats continue to leave a man wide open in the slot for an open shot, and they score to tie this one up. 1-1, 14-12 to play, second period. The puck's behind the net. There's no way a guy should be that wide open in the slot. Risinger now out there with Cowens and Hinton. Again, Hassel in the box, serving his 2 and 10. Cowens dumps it in. The Crazy Eights back there on D. Hinton on the forecheck, gets a piece of that one. Risinger is there as well. Hilliard now, let's see if they can, off the inboard. Risinger has it, this one kicked aside. Near side corner, Hinton gives chase. Cedric tries to punch it off, but it comes out in the neutral zone. Collins looks to dump it back in. It does come back inside the zone. Risinger chips it back to Christian. Collins with a guy right on him is able to get it up into the neutral zone. Hinton just chips it up. Bouncing puck lands on Hinton's stick. He has it. He turns. He takes a shot way over the net and off the window. Far side, Crone comes down to pinch. Cedric tries to get a piece of that one, and he gets enough of it as it goes up into the Warcat bench. 13:30 to play. Second period. We have a tie game. Weisenberger out there with Bussy and Masucci now. Hood and Salvador. Off the draw. Weisenberger chips it over to Hood. Hood misplays it. It goes off the wall. Comes right back to a Cats player. They find the open D. They walk right past. There's a shot. Save made! Lands right in the belly. Carone gets the arm up. And the rebound falls right in his lap. Puck sitting in the feet at the dot. Chipped away. Weisenberger gets body positioning on his man. Rolling puck. Comes out. Hilliard's able to chip it down, but then Hood is able to chip it right back into the Hilliard zone. Far side, Bussy on the forecheck. He trips up his man, and he'll go to the box. That's a no-brainer. And the Warcats will go back to the penalty kill. 12:51 remains here in the second period. The score is 1-1. Bussy to the box. Hassel, I believe, still has about, probably about another 6 minutes left in his 2 and 10. So Collins out there along with Sheely, Fury, and Risinger. Warcats have done very well thus far on the penalty kill. Got to keep it going. That's Fury on the dot. It's sitting in there. Hilliard wins it. To the point it goes. Back down to the half wall. Back to the point. Back to the half wall. Shot, save made. Collins on the rebound. Tries to chip it up. Sheely gets a piece of that one. Is able to get it out into the neutral zone. Hilliard regathers. Hilliard tries to go across the zone. But there's a stick on that. Now we got a penalty down low. I think the ref didn't quite see what was going on, but he's gonna send both Sheely and his counterpart. Didn't even see it, but he's gonna call them both. Ref's not even paying attention. He heard some bodies banging deep behind the play. He turned around. Two guys were tangled up, so he gave them both penalties. If you're gonna call a penalty, you might as well call offsetting ones. Not sure what the delay is. Coaches are complaining about the penalties. I don't think the ref saw what happened, but at least he gave them offsetting penalties. Shouldn't have been any penalties, but nonetheless, we still have a minute 33 in the Warcat penalty, so no, we need one more. Hinton and Cowens out there, so we need a D. Hood pops over the bench. He's out there with Collins. Hinton on the face-off, a bouncing puck sits in there. Said he tries to pick it out of the feet, can't do so, and Hilliard comes in with it. Hilliard back to the D. D to D. There's a shot. Deflected up front. Doesn't get through. Collins pounces on the loose puck. Can't get the puck out of the zone, though. Hinton doesn't have a stick. That's not good. Dump back in the zone. I don't even know where Hinton's stick is. I can't even see it. Comes out into the slot. Hinton tries to get in the way of that one. That one gets blocked down low. Far side it goes. Shot. That goes wide. Glove side. Hinton does pick up his stick. It was behind the student section there. And now he's got his stick, and it's sent right back down low on the near side wall. They walk down the slot. Gets a nice stick there by Steady to get in the way of that shot. Hilliard with control of the shot. Gloved by Carone. He'll hold on to it. Was probably heading wide, but none the wiser to glove that one out of midair and get a whistle with 44 seconds left in the penalty. 11:35 remains in the second period. The score is tied at 1. Cooper Kleberger out there with Whaley, Curie, and Reisinger. Face-off won by Hilliard. Fury gets a stick on that one, and it bounces out into the neutral zone. Fury putting pressure on his man. Hilliard's got to regather inside their own blue line. Stretch pass attempt. Deflect down into the Warcat zone. Whaley picks it up. He whiffs on it. Comes up the wall. Hilliard has control of it. Whaley finds it behind the net. He spins away from trouble. Comes in Cooper Kleberger now. He sends it up the wall. That's kept in and dumped right back down. 15 seconds remains in the Busty penalty. Behind the net it goes. Wilson, he tries to rim it around. Not nearly enough on that one. And it's easily kept in at the blue line. Sent right back down again. Whaley now. He bodies his man as the puck's sitting in there. Behind the net it goes. Penalty is over. Busty hustling in to join the play as Hilliard tries to walk out from behind the net. Warcats still got to get this puck out, and now we got another penalty coming up. I think the refs are trying to get control of this one. Not sure who's going to the box here. And it is the Hilliard Wildcats going to the box, an offensive zone penalty, cross-checking. And now the Warcats will go to their fourth power play of the evening, 0 for 3 thus far. Cowens, Hinton, Reisinger, Hood, and Bussey out there. Again, Hassel has about 5 minutes remaining, perhaps 4 or 5 minutes remaining in his 2 and 10. Reisinger to take the face-off. He gets tossed for the late Warcat change. So Hinton will come in. He wins that right to Reisinger. Sends it near side to Hood. Hood walks the line. No traffic in front. The goalie will save that 10 out of 10 times. Warcats got to put a body in front of that young man. Nice low shot, but goalie will save that all day long. Busty now on the face-off. Bouncing puck again off the draw. Hilliard with it, and they dump it down, knocked out midair by Cowens. Hilliard, though, with an opportunity, shorthanded. Hood keeps his man to the outside. Hilliard just going to circle. Hinton tries to get a stick in there. Reisinger has it. Now Hinton. He sends it far side. Bussey, he'll send it back to Cowens. Cowens, near side to Hinton. Hinton off his stick. Tries to dump it in. Doesn't get anything on that one. It comes out. Hood knocks it out. He looks to pick it up. Cowens far side to Bussey. Bussey tries to get the puck in. Hinton tries to pick it up. He overskates it. Warcats, again, just kind of discombobulated. They can't get anything going right now. 1:13 remains in their power play. Cowens picks up the loose puck. Cowens going wide on his backhand. He tries to cut into the net. There's a shot attempt. The rebound net save. Bouncing puck is behind the net. Hilliard with control of it. 1 minute left in the power play. Dumped all the way down. Carone sets it up. He's got a guy coming. Long stretch pass for Carone. He hits Reisinger here in the neutral zone. Reisinger across the blue line. He sends it over to Bussey. Bussey sends it in the middle. Goes through everybody and out the other side. Hilliard tries to reverse it. Bussey puts a body on his man. Hilliard, though, with control of it in their corner. And they can dump it all the way down to their guy. Shorthanded opportunity. It rolls off of his stick. Collins tries to body off his man. He does so. Then he overskates the puck. And then he gets buried from behind. That could be a 5-minute major. Luckily, Collins, though, he gets up, but that's a dangerous hit right there. That's at least a 2 and a 10, maybe a 5. It's at least a 2 and a 10. Hit from behind, automatic 2 and 10. Could have gave him a 5-minute major, I think. The sad thing is, though, the player usually needs to be down and injured for them to get a 5-minute major, and you never want to see that. So, another 5-on-3 opportunity for the Warcats, this time 23 seconds of 5-on-3. Late change of the Warcats is not being allowed. Off the draw, that's one. Shot, Whaley, bouncing puck, stick to side by the tender. It's off into the corner. Fury gives chase. Back to Sheely. Sheely walks, takes a shot, high shot over the net. High stick by Masucci, I guess not. Whaley, back to Sheely. Sheely, there's another shot again over the net. On net, boys. Whaley picks that one off the wall. We got one penalty over. Minute 30 remains in the second. Another shot. This one's blocked by Sheely. Sheely picks it up. He spins away from the attacker. He tries to send it up. Lands on Fury's stick. He sends it all the way back. Whaley chips it up to Masucci. Dangerous pass there as the Hilliard player saw that one develop. And that's dumped in back behind the net. Carone picks it up. He sends it around the net to Sheely. He gets his stick checked, and now Hilliard with control of it. Warcats have to be a little bit more persistent when they're backtracking for the puck. Can't have a person beat you like that. 1-on-3, Hilliard still has control of it. Nobody putting a body on him. Sheely finally comes over. He's battling. Good job there by Ian Sheely to get control of it. 50 seconds remain. Sheely stumbles a bit. Still has control of the puck through the neutral zone. Sends it to Cowens. Cowens across the blue line. He's by himself. He tries to dump it in. The rest of the Cats were going for a change here. Cowens gets a piece of it. He tries to send it out front to Busty. Busty shoots off the goal post. It comes back to him. Where is it? It's sitting right out. Cowens has it. Cowens tries to turn to the slot. He turns. He shoots. Another rebound. Just sitting in the slot. Finally, Hilliard's able to get rid of it. 25 seconds to go. Carone comes all the way out. He sends it behind the net. Again, the Warcats got to be first on the puck, but Hilliard's beating them to the play. Behind the net goes Collins. 15 seconds remain. Collins now with control of it. Sends it near side to Busty. Busty chips it up. He cuts across. 5 seconds left. He sends it over. It comes all the way down. Carone sets it up for Collins. 7 minutes to play. Second period. 1-1 game. Warcats just about took the lead on that power play. Put one off the post. Hood. Now he chips it off the wall to Cowens. Got caught in his feet now, though. And the Warcats can't get the puck into zone. Reisinger sends it far side to Collins. Collins sends it back to Reisinger. He can't handle the puck. It comes back into the Warcat zone. Hood's there behind the net. Owen Hood. He sends it along the wall. Cowens keeps that one off his skates. He goes behind the net. Tries to stick handle with one hand, and he gets spoke checked. Collins now sends one dangerously right in the high slot. Not sure what pass. And that'll go for an icing call. We have 6:15 remaining here in the second period. The game tied at 1. Crone out there with Wilson, Cooper, Kleberger, Hinton, Masucci, and Fiala. Off the draw, won by Masucci. Crone, he rims it back around, comes to the near side wall. Hinton tries to chip it around the oncoming player. Can't do so. Cooper Kleberger, he picks it up. He gets bumped off the puck, but Masucci comes down to play it. Masucci now, he goes up the far side. He gets bumped off the puck. Sits in the neutral zone. Fiala, he then picks it up. A bouncing puck here. Hinton can't reach it. A lot of stick poking here. Hilliard now with control of it through into the Warcat zone. Crone follows his man into the corner. Fiala there as well. Loose puck comes out. Hinton picks it up. Hinton's got Fiala with him. He hits him. Far side. Hilliard circling around their own net. Approaching the 5.5-minute mark here in the second period. With speed come the Wildcats. Rolling puck. Then he's sent out front. Nobody there but a bunch of Warcats. Hinton has it. Got to get the puck out. He's able to get it out. Fiala now. He gets stick check from behind. Couldn't feel that pressure, and the Wildcats dump it back in behind Carone. Kleberger. He then reverses it. Far side corner. Fiala comes down. He chips it back behind the net. Wilson, Cooper, Kleberger looks over his shoulder. He sees Hinton along the wall. This five-stum's been out there for a long time. Tired legs. Late in the second period, you get the long shift. Nice stick check there by Wilson, and then it's sent around. Fiala's got to get down. He takes his man, but it rolls all the way to the point. There's a shot. Doesn't get through. Picked off by Hilliard. They send it out front. Oh, just out of the reach of the oncoming attacker. 4:45 hitting smartly, gets it out of the zone, but he shoots it right into the chest of the Hilliard player. Now it's back into the Warcat zone. Crone, he gets checked from behind. Puck does come out of the zone, but still the Warcats cannot get a line change. That gets dumped. Cooper Kleberger, he falls. Puck does come out of the zone. Now with time, Crone he's got to find time. Banks it off the window. Does get it down into the Hilliard zone. Again, not deep enough, though, to get a full line change. Only one member of the Warcats were able to change up. Cowan's off the bench. He overskates that play. Hilliard right back into the attacking zone. Shot kicked aside by Carone. Nobody can get the puck. Everyone's tired. Along the wall, Fury battling. Hilliard looks to step away with it. They come off the end wall. This line's been out there for a solid 2 minutes outside of Cowan's, who just came out. Crone puts his man in the wall. Got people yelling for the players to ice it. And finally, Crone's able to get that up into the netting, and we get a whistle. 3:34 to play, second period. The score remains tied at 1. Hassel's finally back out there after serving his long 2 and a 10. He's out there with Cowens and Reisinger, Sheely, and Collins on D. Off the draw, Hassel tries to push it forward. Cowens gets it to Collins, who sends it over to Sheely. Sheely, long stretch pass far side to Cowens. Across the blue line goes Seti. He chips it on to the goalie. He'll hold on to it and get a whistle with 3:21 to play. Face off deep in Wildcat territory. Hassel will take this draw. Hilliard wins that one, rimmed all the way around. Sheely comes down the pinch, is able to keep that one in. Cedric with the support. He chips it back down low. Collins is down there. Or Hassel, I'm sorry. And that's rimmed all the way around now. Collins picks it up. He sends it near side to Sheely. Sheely sends it back far side to Seti. Seti, he spins away from traffic. He then sends it near side to Sheely. Sheely tries to send it out to Hassel, who's in the middle. But that missed him by a few feet. And now Hilliard is able to carry it in. Sheely, he gets the puck off of his stick. Collins has to regather behind the net. A couple of Wildcats. They go in. Now Reisinger has it. And now we got a penalty. Deep in the play, Hassel back to the box. This time for roughing. The penalty parade continues for the Warcats. Some of these are a little bit borderline, but some of them also legit calls. I didn't quite see that one. All I saw was the Hilliard player on his butt behind the net. Hassel dumps him. So Hilliard goes back to the power play. I couldn't even keep track. This might be their 6th power play now. Fury out there with Bussy, Hood, and Whaley. Bussy on the draw. He wins that. Goes back, though, behind the net. Hilliard with control of it. They send it up the wall. Fury's there. He tries to get it away. That one, D to D. Go to Wildcats. They step in. There's a shot deflected. Save made. Rebound comes out. That's far side. Hood's able to get a stick on that one, and he gets the puck down. Bussy, he cuts in behind the goalie there. Good hustle there by Bussy. He falls. He's got to get up. Does a good job there. Fury now, he steps in. Hilliard. Now Bussy's without a stick. Not where you want to be on the power play. Hilliard now with control of it. Right out in the slot there. Bussy, smart move. He just goes and gets his stick. Sees an opportunity. And Whaley's able to chip it out of the zone. 1:15 to go in the power play. Hilliard across the blue line with numbers. Now they look to set up on the half wall. Down low. Back to the high slot. Nice job there by Fury. Keep his men to the outside. They go back down low. Hilliard back under the near side wall. And now we got I'm not sure what they're calling. I think the refs, well, he's sending somebody to the box from Hilliard, so I think they called too many men on the ice, and which is weird because they only had 4 guys out. I think maybe 2 guys jumped on, one of them touched the puck, and they both jumped back in the boards would be my guess. Hilliard doing their part to send guys to the box as well. So now we're going to have 54 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. 1:36 remains here in the second period. The score remains tied at 1. So Collins and Sheely are the D-men, Reisinger and Cowens the forward. Reisinger to take the draw. Tries to turn and get that back to the point. Hilliard wins it. Reisinger tries to get his stick in there. Nothing doing there. Hilliard carrying it through the neutral zone and into Warcat territory behind the net. He pumps the brakes, tries to send it out front. That dribbles to Carone. Cowens comes down. He gets it up to Reisinger. One-on-one. David Cedric's trying to join the play. David gets that puck swiped off to his, but he stays with it. He spins away, gets control of it, tries to send it out front to Cowens. Two Wildcats converge on him, though. Reisinger continues with it. He's gassed. Should have got off right there. Right by the bench like that. Carone now, he sets it up behind the net. No communication between Carone and the D, and Hilliard picks it up. 10 seconds remain, a 4-on-4. Cowens tries to chip it past his man on the near side wall. Down low is Collins battling 1-on-2, goes behind the net. Sheely looks to pick it up, and now we have a power play as Hassel pops out of the bench. Sheely loses control of the puck. Cowens now, he comes in. Hassel tries to chip it past. Hassel tries to get a stick on that one. He sends it down low. Reisinger, he gets his stick lifted. He's at the end of a long shift. He is gassed. 25 seconds remain in the period. Sheely, near side wall, sends it back down to Collins. Collins, long stretch pass. He sends up to Cowan. City tries to gain control around his man. He gets hauled down. No call there. Puck comes out, 2 seconds. We need a shot. Sheely with a quick shot. That's blocked in front. Actually, that was 12 seconds, not 2. Under 10 seconds to go now. Behind the net. Cowan, he sends it out front. Where is it? It's covered, and the goalie will hold on to it with a quick whistle there with 1.5 seconds to play, second period. Have time for maybe one quick drawback and a quick shot. Busty, he might go right to the net with it. He does do that, and that gets off of Shingard, and it dribbles behind the net. The buzzer goes. That'll end the second period. The Hilliard Wildcats and the Westerville Warcats tied up at 1 after 2. We'll have a nice cut. Grab yourselves a beverage, a snack, and we'll be back in about 10, 12 minutes.
filled out your health thing yesterday. Yeah, but I'm going first. I usually forget about it until say something. I mean, in the past, I might have like research or something, but I don't know. Sometimes basically. But like I said, most of the time I forget.
All right, Warcat fans, third period is about to begin. We are all tied at 1 goal apiece heading into the third period of play. The Warcats have themselves 23 seconds of power play remaining. Let's see if they can generate anything in those first 20 seconds. Get a hold of this game. Cowens, Reisinger, Bussey up front, Hassel, and Sheely on D. Off the draw, Hilliard with control of it. They dump it in. Hassel picks it up. Hassel behind the net, sends it to Cowens. Cowens, he tries to chip it up to Bussey. Hits the shin guard, and Hilliard dumps it back in. That'll pretty much do it for the power play. Sheely far side to Hassel. Hassel, he sees traffic coming on the bench. He cuts it across. Hassel, he has control of it, still behind the net. He walks out, takes a shot from Reisinger, and then that's chipped up. Sheely's got to regather. Hilliard guy right on top of him. And he sends it right back to the secondary guy. Shot save made, Carone. With Sheely right there in the way. And then it comes right out in the high slot. Sheely has it. He chips it up to Reisinger. Reisinger, he tries to hit Cowens into space, but too much on that one, and that'll go for an icing call. Early third period. Hood and Whaley hop over the boards, as does Masucci, Hinton, and Weisenberger. Masucci on the dot. 1 by Hilliard. There's a shot that gets blocked. Goes out in the neutral zone. Weisenberger, quick, got Hinton going to the net. Weisenberger sends it that way. Hinton just out of his reach. He goes back in, Hinton behind the net, tries to get his man, and the Warcats back to the penalty. Hinton tripping. This is what will get you in trouble, as the Warcats love to reach in with their sticks, try to poke the puck away instead of using their body. And it's just too much. Too many times they're getting nailed with the trips. So now Hilliard with the extra attacker. There's a shot off the side of the net. Back to the Hilliard player. Come to the point. D to D they go. It rolls out. Hilliard with control of it. So they're going to have an extended power play. Goes behind the net. Hood tries to get a stick on it. Can't do so. Then it comes right back out. Shot save made. Carone. Hood gets a piece of it. No whistle. Now it comes back to the point. Hilliard back in deep. And Hood finally touches it up. They're going to get the whistle gone. 15-10 here left in the third period. And Hinton to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Reisinger and Cowens now, the forwards, start off this kill along with Collins and Sheely on D. I'm not sure why the face-off is way over there when the whistle went in the near side corner. 1 by Hilliard. They step in, shot, save made, Carone. He holds on to that one. And we'll do it again. Reisinger. Again, Hilliard wins the draw. Hilliard, they dump it around the court's far side corner. Sheely gets in there. Sheely gets a stick on it. Carone swipes at it. Keep it from behind the net. Near side wall, back to the point. Long wrist shot, Carone gobbles that one up. No rebound, 1:37 in the penalty. Cowens now going to take the draw. That one's now chipped out. The near side, Hilliard again, 3 consecutive faceoffs. 1 goes off the wall. Oh, Cowens tries to chip it past the D, can't do so. Sheely then dumps his man. And there's a pass attempt to the front. Collins is able to knock it down off that chip in. Goes high into the Hilliard zone. And the Warcats are going to get some fresh legs out there with 1:16 left in the Hinton penalty. Bussey now out there. as is Fury. Collins and Hood remain on D. There's a shot towards Corona. Sits in there. Right in front. Hood wisely swipes it away. Behind the net it goes. They try to send it on the high slot. Fury, he gets in the way of that one. A bouncing puck. Deflected a second time by Collins. That goes into the corner. Collins gives chase. Collins, he turns. He sends it up the near side wall. Fury comes in to help out as well. It gets sent back down low. Wildcats with it. There's a shot steered aside by Caron. Collins can't fend off the attacker, and it comes out. Bussy has it, and Bussy dumps it all the way down. 35 seconds remain in the penalty. We have 13:38 in the third period. Hilliard now with speed through their zone into Warcat territory. Come the Wildcats. Back to the point. A lot of time and space. 15 seconds remain. Shot deflected and they score. Power play goal finally for the Hilliard Wildcats. It was bound to happen. The Warcats have found themselves in a parade heading to the penalty box all night long. You can only tempt fate so often, and the Wildcats take the 2-1 lead. Hassel, Cowens, and Reisinger now out there. Salvador and Whaley. Hassel wins that puck back. Salvador has it, loses it. Hilliard picks it up, and Jesus, you got to be kidding me. Another reach-in penalty, this time on Whaley now. The Warcats got to stop using their sticks to poke pucks away and start using the body. It's killing them. They just like to reach in with their pucks. Most of the time, you're going to hit skates. Right back to the power play go the Wildcats. Not what you want here, trailing 2-1. Reisinger wins this one. Sheely hammers that one around, and it goes all the way down into the Hilliard zone. Reisinger, low man, Cowens up top. Cowens far side, he tries to force that pass. Hilliard now with control of it into the Warcat zone. Behind the net they go. Sheely continues to stay on his man. He bodies him. It gets sent near side corner. Collins, he tries to use that long stick. He's able to get a piece of it. He jams away at it, and then Reisinger is able to fire it all the way down. Cowens first on it as the goalie sets it up, forcing the pass out front. Now with speed through the neutral zone from the Wildcats across the blue line. Long shot, save made. Caron, no rebound. 1:13 in the penalty. 12:22 remains in the third period. The Warcats trail 2-1. Fury now out there with Busty, Cooper Kleberger, and Hood. Off the draw. Hilliard with control of it. Faking the D-to-D, and they walk all the way into the high slot. Shot save made. Rebound sits in the slot. Fury tries to get a stick on it. He can't. Hilliard regathers it. Busty trying to get pressure at the top of the zone. Hilliard with it. They send it down low. They're going to look back door. You can see a guy wide open trying to streak down. Nice play there by Cooper Kleberger to stay with his man. Good job there by Wilson. He has control of it, and he dumps it out. 45 seconds remain in the power play. Hilliard now through the neutral zone. They'll look to set it up. Behind the net they go. Cooper Kleberger there to meet him. Around the perimeter. Back behind the net. They're going to look to shovel it out front. Near side. Come out. Back high. Far side. They cut out into the middle of the bumper. That's deflected off skates. Caron save. It just sits in there. Another save. Now it comes back to the point. Big shot blocked down low by Hood. Hood gets it. He tries to chip it out. He does so. He then sends out to Cowens. Cowens with an opportunity. Short-handed. Steady comes in. Shot. Save made. Rebound sits right on the slot. Now the Wildcats with an opportunity. Luckily, Whaley pops right out of the penalty box, and he's able to save that one. And now the Warcats are going for a change. A lot of bodies over there. They're going to let the puck settle. And then it's over to Sheely here, near side. Sheely across the blue line. He's got Reisinger with him. stick on that one. Hassel tries to pick it up, but it's a bouncing puck. Collins, he gets tied up. Hilliard dumps it in. 10:40 to play, third period. Collins tries to send it up to Hassel. He fends off his man. He chips up to Reisinger. Reisinger gets interfered with. Reisinger sends it far side. Oh, a rolling puck. Collins couldn't handle it. And now it comes out near side, getting chippy here. Collins now, he banks it off the wall. He hits Reisinger, who is just on side. Reisinger cuts in far side. Collins tries to stay on side, but just can't extend the leg far enough. And we have an offside call, and we can gather our breath. 10:15 to play, third period. Hinton, Masucci, and Bussey now with Cooper, Kleberger, and Hood. Oh, and that's Weisenberger comes out for Masucci. Off the draw, Bussey wins that. Cooper, Kleberger dumps it in behind the net, set up by the tender. Near side wall. Weisenberger keeps that in. Second attempt, though, does come out. Hilliard cuts across, high slot, cut across his own shot, and that's deflected and in. I believe that hit Hood high off the shot. It gets deflected and goes into the net, blocker side, and Hilliard now takes the 3-1 lead with 9:56 to play, third period. Now it looks like we might have an injury due to the celebration from the Hilliard player as the trainer's coming out. Ooh, jeez. So we have an injured Hilliard player down in the corner. You can't see him, but I think amongst the celebration on that third goal, a bunch of players went careening into the boards, and somebody landed on the bottom, I guess. That young man's getting up on his own accord, which is good news. Bit of a hole now for the Warcats to climb out of, down by 2 with just under 10 minutes to play. Plenty of time, plenty of hockey, and the Warcats have had their opportunities, but they got to stay out of the penalty box. It's killing them. Unable to get consistency of 5-on-5 hockey when you're in the box as often as they are. Off the draw, Hassel picked out by the Wildcats. Cooper Kleberger now, he gathers it. Chips it over to Hood. Hood up to Reisinger. Bounces off his stick. Reisinger hits Hassel through the neutral zone. Hassel with speed. He tries to go wide. He stumbles. It rolls towards the net. And it gets steered off into the corner. Hilliard picks it up. Pass Reisinger. Long stretch pass near side. Hood bodies his man into the wall. Hilliard with control of it, though. Back down low. Cooper Kleberger battling. Hilliard again behind the net. Have control of it. Back to the point. Down low. They're going to keep it on around the perimeter. Comes back to the point. Collins able to get a stick on that. He chips it up to Reisinger. Reisinger one-on-one. Collins tries to join the play. Reisinger inside out. He moves around. Nice defensive play there by the Hilliard D. And Reisinger unable to get a shot off. But that's good defensive play there. Face off deep in Wildcat territory. Sanders, Fury, and Tidnow out there with Sheely and Collins. Fury to take the draw. Off the draw, won by the Warcats. Not sure what's happening. Comes back to Collins. Collins, there's a long shot. Doesn't get through. And now we'll have potential breakaway there. But that gets deflected. Collins gets back and get a stick on that one. Hilliard with control of it. Tid bodies his man. And he gets knocked down and puck comes out. Sent down low. Sheely, he swipes at it. And now the play behind the student section. They come out. There's a long shot. Carone didn't see it. Thankfully, it went about 3 feet wide. Hilliard winning the puck battles. Again, the Warcats getting beat along the wall and in space. Tid now, he looks to chip it out, but he chips it into the Warcat bench instead, and the face-off will come deep in Warcat territory. Fiala, Hinton, Bussey now with Whaley and Crone. 8:13 remains in the third period. Warcats trail 3-1. There's a shot save made, Carone, off the angle. No rebound. Off the draw, Hilliard wins that, splits their D. Hilliard tries to carry it over the zone, but they're caught a couple feet offside, so we'll have a face-off outside the Warcat zone. Bussey on the face-off. Control Fiala, he tries to chip it forward. Hilliard just dumps it right back. Whaley sends it into the middle here. That was about another 2 feet on this side. Should have been icing. Hinton now, he chips it off to Bussey. Bussey overskates it, and it's dumped right back in by the Wildcats. Behind the net it goes. Whaley, he then finds it. He rims it around. Hinton now, he chips it out. Off the glass. Hinton regathers. He actually overskates it. Crone now, he overskates it. And Hilliard with another opportunity. Behind the net. Nice stick check there by Crone. But then he gets stick check. Now he regathers behind the net. Goes Crone. He rims it around. It does come out of the zone. Hilliard carries it right back in. Warcats just letting him walk right in. There's a block shot by Crone. Hassel fends off his man. Now it's just dumped out. Should go for an icing call unless it lands on net. It won't, so we'll have an icing call. 6:54 remains in the third period, and the Warcats trail 3-1. 2 third-period goals here by Hilliard to break the 1-1 tie. Hassel on the dot out there with Reisinger and Cowan. Won by Hassel, but again, I don't think the Warcats put a person on the wall there, so they're not able to, any puck that's won to the wall, picked up by the opposition. Hassel now tries to chip it out, and that gets deflected. Cowens is able to get it out into the neutral zone. Dumped right back in by Hilliard. Carone stops it behind the net for Hood. Hood now with time, he rims it around to Reisinger. He lets it go behind him. David now, he finally chips it up. He sends it to Hassel. He's got Cowens going to the net. Tries to send it out to him just out of Cowens' reach. Steady now, he regathers, spins, sends it right back in deep behind the net. Reisinger gets a skate on that, but Hilliard's right there to recover. Hood, he keeps that puck in. Reisinger, he tries to make a move around. The man, it rolls off his stick. Cooper Kleberger, he regathers just inside the Warcat zone over to Hood. Hood, he sends it up to Hassel, just out of his reach. Reisinger picks it up at the red line. Reisinger near side to Cowens. Cowens tried to stay on side as Hassel was coming out of the zone, but it was just offside. 5:53 remains third period. Warcats need some offensive zone time and need some shots on net. You're down by 2. Sense of urgency has to get into your game. Bussey now. He sends that forward. It gets dumped out by Hilliard. That should be an icing call. That's icing! Jesus, that's about 4 icings that the rest have missed this game. And sorry, I'm just getting frustrated with the lack of understanding of this game. Deep in the Warcat zone. Behind the net it goes. Sheely. He hammers it. Comes all the way out, dumped right back in. Hilliard's just going to be doing this the rest of the game. Keep the puck in deep and continue to tick time away off the clock. It comes out in front. Collins, though, he gathers it. He steps away with it. He sends it far side. Weisenberger, he steps over the line. There's a shot attempt steered away by the tender. It comes back. Collins, he turns, sends it right behind the net. Hilliard, though, quick on the puck. Sheely comes down. He plays it. He follows it up, but that gets dumped. Collins, I think he was going for a change, but he was right in the right place at the right time. He sends it up to Busty, streaking across the middle. Busty dumps it in. Warcats got to get on the puck quick. Far side it comes. Reisinger, he can't stop it. Cooper Kleberger, he tries to step around his man. Reisinger picks up the loose puck. Now we've got a lot of pushing and shoving. Cooper Kleberger and the Hilliard player. And I believe the Warcats are yet again going to the penalty box. The discipline on this team is not what it should be, as Cooper Kleberger got his stick up into the neck area and kept shoving away at the player. So down 2 late in the third period, the Warcats have to kill off a penalty. Not what you want. The Warcats, though, I will say this, have done a pretty decent job penalty killing. They've yet to score a shorthanded goal. They haven't scored one in a while, so maybe this is the time to do it. Hassel's out there along with Reisinger and Cowens to try to get a little offense going on this penalty kill. Hood, the other penalty killer. Hilliard, they try to cut in. Can't get it. Hood gets a stick on it, but it comes out to the D, and they're able to swipe at it and get control of it. Hilliard, there's a shot high over the net. It comes near side. Cowens tries to chip it around his D, can't do so. Hilliard, little drop pass here to the oncoming D. Send it down low. 1:20 in the penalty, 4 minutes in the third period. Reisinger now, he tries to stick handle around a guy, and he gets his stick up high. That could have been another high stick and penalty. Reisinger got away with that one, right in front of the ref, too. Now Hassel just waiting. He's going to kill time, and then he's going to dump it out. 1 minute remains in the power play. 3:38 in the third period. The Warcats down 2. Got to make something happen here. Hinton on the attack. Can't go down low with 2 forwards there. Hinton now quick on the back check. He gets a stick on that one. Good hustle there by 4. It comes back to the D. There's a long shot. Save made. Carone kicked all the way out. Hinton then clears it out of the zone. 35 seconds remain. Rimmed around. Busty tries to come down to chip that one in. It's chipped past him. Hilliard into the zone, blocked by Collins. Behind the net it goes. They try to send it out front. Doesn't get through. 15 seconds. Dumped right back in by the Wildcats. It goes behind the net. Collins gets beat to the puck. Hilliard with control of it. Stuck in Collins' feet, actually. He's trying to... Hilliard's digging it out. They come around. They take a shot. Doesn't get through. Runs right into the slide. There's a block by Sheely. We have another penalty coming up. This time to Hilliard, just as the Warcat penalty expired. So we have 2:36 remaining in the third period. The Warcats are down by 2, and they get to go to the power play. This is it. This could be the game here, folks. The Warcats have to get a goal here on this power play to have any chance of getting back into this game. And Coach Kramer, he's going to call his timeout. Not sure if they'll pull the goalie, throw it for a little 6-on-4. Might be the play here. You're down by 2, 2:36 to play, and a power play. Might be the time to pull the goalie and have a 6-on-4 advantage. But again, Hilliard can ice the puck, so. The other option is you see what the power play gets you. You give it a minute and go from there. So Carone will remain in net. On the power play, Reisinger, Bussey, Sheely, Hassel, Cowens. You lose the draw, you got to get two guys on it. You got to get control of this puck off the draw. Picked up by Reisinger. There's a shot. The whistle comes all the way out into the neutral zone. Sheely picks it up. Sheely just about loses control of it. Then he gathers it and sends it far side to Hassel. Hassel, chip pass to Sheely. Sheely into the O-zone. He drops it for Cowens. Cowens tries to step around. Nice play there by the Hilliard player. Cowens does a good job of getting back on his man. Again, Warcats can't get anything going on the power play. Cowens now has it. Cowens down low. He circles. Remains with control of it. Sends it back to Sheely. Bouncing puck. Sheely's got to send it back down to Cowens. Cowens now. I'd bring Carone out right now if this were me. 1:14 left in the power play. Hassel at the top of the umbrella. Sends it down low off of Bussey's stick. Bussey rims it around behind the net. Got to get shots to the net. Boys, we're down by 2. Down low to Cowens. Cowens walks out. He sends it back to Sheely. Sheely, there's a shot. That gets blocked. Hassel has to pick it up in the neutral zone. Warcats good hustle to stay on side. Hassel now, he gets tripped up. No call there. And that'll go for an icing call. That is icing again! That's the 5th icing that the refs are just letting go. I don't know what these refs are looking at, but that was a clear dump. Oh, actually, my bad. That's there on the power play. I'm used to the younger kids that the whistle automatically blows with the icing. There's a Hassel shot. That's rimmed over the net. Collins picks it up. Back to Hassel. Hassel, he walks in, takes a shot. Save made, rebound. Save made, rebound. Sits right there again. Hassel, he steps into one. That gets blocked. Behind the net, Reisinger. Reisinger tries to send it out to Cowens. Cowens can't get a stick on that one. He sends it back to Hassel. 40 seconds remain. Hassel, he steps around his man, tries to send it down low to Cowens out of his reach. Now it's sent out to Cowens. It lands on Bussey's stick. He can't put it on net. Then the goalie trips Cowens, and he'll get called. He's been doing that a few times this game. He finally gets caught. 27 seconds remain. So we will have a 6-on-4. And the Warcat players are gassed as they've been out there for the last minute and a half. Hilliard going to call their timeout, or if I'm Hilliard, I do not call the timeout. Don't let Westerville catch their breath, especially up by 2. They're able to get a bit of breath going here as they set the clock here. And Hilliard is, in fact, going to call their timeout. So, interesting. Gives the advantage to the Warcats to catch their breath, but they are down by 2, so Hilliard would rather get the 4 that they want out there. .7 seconds remain. The Warcats on the power play will have a 6-on-4 advantage with Carone pulled for the extra attacker. They need 2 goals in 27.7 seconds. I've seen it happen. The Warcats got to put one quick on the board here. Bussey will take the face-off. He's got Hassel and Sheely behind him. He wins it to David. David tries to send it. He sends it to Sheely. Sheely misplays it. And then he sends a off pass to Hassel, who's got to regather it. Back to Sheely. Sheely across the red line, gives it to Cowens. And then that's going to be offside as Sheely tripped heading into the zone. And that faceoff's going to come all the way down, I believe, into the Warcat zone. Oh no, they're going to just call it at center ice. So tough evening tonight. Good hockey, but again, the Warcats just cannot stay out of the penalty box. although Hilliard only scored 1 power play goal, it just messes you up. You don't get any rhythm. You can't get your lines together. Penalty killers get tired. And the Warcats lose this one 3-2 to the Hilliard Wildcats. This is a game they could have had. That's a tough loss for the Warcats. So that'll do it from Chiller North. Warcats will be back at it tomorrow afternoon. I believe a 5 o'clock game or a 5:10, somewhere around there, as they'll be taking on the Miami Redhawks. So hopefully you'll enjoy a little football in the early afternoon and join us late afternoon for some hockey. Thanks for joining us. Go Cats.